My name is Patrick Kilonzo Mwalua. I deal with wildlife conservation. I started wildlife conservation 15 years ago, volunteering in Tsavo ecosystem, especially in Lumo and Taita Hill Sanctuary. So 2016, I started giving water to animals, and it was so fulfilling because there was a lot of drought that time for quite some time. So I decided that I can't watch animals die and my watch. So what I did is talk to the management. They allowed me, to deliver water using, trucks. So that's how it started. From trucks, I started, building, water dams, concrete water holes in Tsavo and also in other areas of the park. In the beginning it was tough because and also I could say it was kind of really taking a lot of energy because many animals did not have water completely. So you can imagine with the groups of herds of buffaloes and of elephants just looking at you alone for water because there's no place you could get water. Leave alone the antelopes and the smaller animals. Many animals really suffered at that time. But, I managed, because a day I could make like, 6 trips. I could wake up at 7 in the morning and go back home at 9 p.m. at night. So it was really hectic, and it was continuously for like 3 months before we had some drops of rain came. I started with my small amount of money that I had in my pocket. Then from there people started chipping in. So when people saw it was a noble cause, they started donating. Yeah. The situation now, in terms of like water in the park, we still have that problem because sometimes like it rains for some time, then the rain goes for quite a long time. But now the thing is, we are trying to make a lot of things here in the park, like building more dams, making more water holes, and also ferrying more water. We are looking into also building, drilling boreholes so that we can have water throughout. But we are still in the process. We cannot finish this problem just in one go. It will take some time to diminish this area of lack of water here in the Tsavo ecosystem. As you can see, the vegetation is not really nice. There's a lot to be done here. There's a lot of tree planting needed to replenish nature, and a lot is needed here to be done. I started the Behave project in my community. The reason I started that Behave project is because of in my community we have human wildlife conflict. People here depend on corn most of the time. They plant corn for their food. So the elephants come at night. They eat all the plants, and people, they just left with nothing. So I started the beehive project as an alternative way of living, so that when people harvest the honey, they can sell the honey, and they can have money to buy food. But also, I also started a beehive project and also sunflower planting. Sunflower is not eaten by elephants. So what happens is, we plant sunflower, and sunflower gives nectar to bees, and bees make honey. And at the same time, people, when they harvest sunflower, they can press their oil or sell their sunflower and get some money. So it is it's a project that will benefit the people, and the people will forget about elephants, like elephants destroying our farms and stuff like that, so that people now can live harmony with this wildlife. So it's like an alternative way of income in my community. There's a need to have volunteers here in the sanctuary, because we have a lot of needs, especially there is now poaching going around here, and also, as you see, the environment and the vegetation, now it looks bad because there are no trees, so we need a lot of people who will come here and help us plant trees. And with the poaching, we want to build some watchtowers whereby the volunteers can come and help the rangers to observe what is happening in the park. So we are building watchtowers, and we need the volunteers who will come to help us with their skills, how to set up all these watchtowers, because we need several watchtowers here in the park. And also, there is that day-to-day patrol, with the rangers, of course. So, and also we need to do a lot of research here as well, like how many bird species we have around here, which ones are diminishing and why they are diminishing, what is happening with the vegetation, how we can improve with the vegetation. So we need volunteers of all categories, the ones that can do research, the ones that can help with their physical energy, the ones that can help with their funds, the ones that they can help in computers, in photographing, in videoing. So all that's what we need here. If you go to my website, www.mwaluawildlifetrust.org, then you can see the procedures of applying to be a volunteer with us. What I could say is, everyone at this dispensation of time to get involved in conservation, because if we destroy Mother Nature, then the Mother Nature will destroy us. So we better be keen on what we are doing on our environment, on our nature, on our wildlife. So yeah, let's all of us join hands and take this conservation as a serious matter. As we can see what is happening in this world now about the global warming, everything now is in a mess, and it's only human being who did this. So but we can fix it back if we join hands and we do the right thing, the positive thing to our nature. Thank you very much.